And for today's creature feature, we come to the Great Smoky Mountains, specifically Glades Road, right here. I am standing before the Smoky Mountains Arts and Crafts Village. 25 shops, pottery, candles, glass, soap, jewelry, leather, metal, silk, painting, prints, Christmas, gourmet food, pets, art, unique art, and craft shops. You know I gotta read the whole thing. Turn here, and also not mentioned on the sign. Are you guys ready for this? Bigfoot HQ. Bigfoot is here. Yeah, that guy. Bought this shirt yesterday. It's Hulk Hogan. Just body slammed, or about to body slam Bigfoot. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. I am Tampa J, and today I am actually heading to downtown Gatlinburg, to the Gatlinburg Convention Center for the Smoky Mountain Bigfoot Conference. I said it. This will be my first ever cryptid conference. I am so stoked. I actually caught wind of this because my good friend and expert on Bigfoot, Mr. Mark Muncie, invited me out. He's going to be out there today. This conference happens one day only. They also have a Smoky Mountain Bigfoot convention. I got a little nervous. As I was doing my intro, someone almost backed into my car and my life. Oh, my heart dropped. It was close. Back to it. So I'm going to the Bigfoot conference, but I've come here to this art center because there is a Bigfoot HQ right here. It's a store. It's a Bigfoot store. I thought we'd begin here. Are you a believer of cryptids? Are you a believer of Bigfoot? And back in Florida, we called him the skunk ape. Also, of course, Sasquatch. When I was a kid, I always loved the Bigfoot movies like Legend of Boggy Creek, Harry and the Hendersons. There have been thousands of Bigfoot sightings around the world. There's been entire platforms, channels, TV shows. The list goes on. There is an entire conference going on today about Bigfoot. There's going to be a lot of people there. Almost said big wigs, big feet, Bigfoot, big people. People known for Bigfoot there. Going to be talking. I'm going to be a little late to the conference, but I got a late start today, but it goes till like 6:30. So we're going to check out this store first here in Gatlinburg, Bigfoot HQ, and then we're going to head over to the conference. I believe. I really do. And there's much ahead. Also, not only a Bigfoot crossing here, but a dog crossing. I like that someone made this. This is nice. And among this arts park out here, there's actually several buildings. All of them have mini shops. Bigfoot HQ is in building 2 right here. Also, the restrooms are here. I can see the sign back here. Next to Mountain Woodcarvers, Bigfoot HQ, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, established 2019. I like the sign there. I had a feeling this might happen. They're closed. And you know why? I'm just gonna take an educated guess. They're at the conference right now. I had a feeling this might happen, so we'll have to come back, but we can peek in the windows. I'm sorry, we're closed. As I'm peeking in the window, I see a Bigfoot right there. Oh man, this place looks awesome. Okay, so we will definitely be back here. It says they'll return at 11 o'clock, but it's like almost 12:30. The original mountain man. The truth is out there. They also sell cold drinks in here, it seems. Neighborhood Squatch Watch. That's funny. I called it the Squatch Watch. It doesn't say that, but I thought that was a funny thing to say. And also, Bigfoot breeding area. No camping, hike at your own risk. Oh, wow. I probably shouldn't be, for multiple reasons, I probably shouldn't be carrying beef jerky in my pocket. I had to buy it. Crockett Creek. Could be Ken. Also, I probably shouldn't be carrying this, not only for Bigfoot, but for bears. Whoops, I'll go ahead and eat this. See, there's a bear right there in the window. See, I didn't even see you there, bear. Okay, guys, so I will definitely be back here sometime in the near future to get inside Bigfoot HQ. I will also put a link in the description below so you can come check them out. Maybe you'll get here first. But we're going to head over to downtown Gatlinburg, to the convention center, to my first ever Bigfoot conference and convention. It's kind of like a convention. And we've made it to Gatlinburg on 441, the main strip. Old Red, Blake Shelton's across the way. The Blue Moose. I was out here in this spot for the 4th of July parade. Who remembers that video? Looks like it's going to take me a bit to get down to the convention center. It is Saturday here. It's going to be hopping
in the berg.
And look at that, I keep getting lucky. Another free parking spot, another free space available here on River Road in the middle of the day on a Saturday. That's a miracle. And we're gonna take a left here on Long Branch Road, up the mountain. Hey, there's Ober. Up the mountain and just across the street, literally, is the Smoky Mountain Convention Center. This is really pretty. Look at this. Bigfoot down there. If he exists, he has to be a highly intelligent being to not be caught. He gets seen a lot, but no one has actually had enough evidence or footage, as you know, to confirm that he does exist. Why do you think that happens? Why do you think so many people believe? Well, that's part of the reason why I'm going to a Bigfoot conference today, because I'm intrigued. And if he's out there, I want to find Bigfoot. And here we are, we have surfaced up on old 441. Not too busy right here, coming this way towards the Smoky Mountains. We got the Gatlinburg Space Needle, and right below it, this giant building right here, it'll be my first time in there as well, is the Gatlinburg Convention Center. No, not the Shoney's. Right past the Shoney's. And here we are, here it is. Welcome Smoky Mountain Bigfoot Conference, July 26th, right there on the marquee. Also, they have a big sign over here with Bigfoot. There he is right there. Do you believe? Looks like if you scan the QR code, you might get a bit more information. I'll put a link to that in the description below. All right, guys, so the way this works is I pre-purchased my ticket online. Depending on what seat you pick and how close it is to the stage determines the cost of the ticket. I picked a back row seat. That cost me 40 bucks. There's also general admission for 30. I have no idea what I'm about to get into. All right, so right when you walk in at the front desk, there's someone checking your tickets, checking you in. I got this nice wristband. We're gonna head into the vendor room. Oh, okay, so this is a Bigfoot convention. Wow, this sign's awesome. Only you can keep Bigfoot wild. Like the Smokey Bear reference. I gotta get a picture with this. Lots of Bigfoot stuff here. You Big Ape Creations, homemade monster art, Bigfoot, and paraphernalia from South Carolina. I really like this Bigfoot like wall hanging thing, 10 bucks. It's really cool. Got some koozies.
Those are gators. It looks like this.
Oh, okay, like that. That's neat. Squatch and Nader. Bigfoot call.
Want to hear it?
Yeah, sure. You got it?
Got it.
That's frightening.
To communicate with squatch.
Oh, okay. So you just like hit a tree or?
Hit a tree, yeah, there's on the card it tells you the fact.
That's really neat. Wow.
And you get knocks back.
How much is it?
Well, it's $40, but it comes with that guarantee.
You get the little stand.
It comes matching stand. It's laser engraved, and you also get a. It's got a compass, carabiner, paracord, and it comes with a canvas carry bag.
And if you like what you see here, You Big Ape Creations, right there. There's their information, handmade monster art. This is a really cool booth here. I even like these prints. That one in the frame specifically. They also got T-shirts here too. All kinds of designs for you. Close encounters. All right, we've only just begun. This is just one booth here. I like this guy right here. It's the famous pose right there, the famous shot. Check this out, guys. You're never gonna believe this. There's a Bigfoot cruise. Bucket list for Bigfooters. Ready to meet your tribe. That sounds like a great time. Oh no, I see a Bigfoot. And there he is. Welcome to your own party.
Yep.
I love it. Can I get a picture with you?
Of course you can. Come on.
Thanks, Mr. Squatch.
Where do you want to take a photo out in front of this?
Yeah,
camera
that
right
would be amazing right there. All right, hold on. Let me get the real camera. Do you believe now? There he is right there in the flesh. Ooh, that's what I like to call the Burt Reynolds pose right there.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
with the raccoon. That's amazing. J. Hardy Outfitters. You guys got a store around here?
Yeah, we're right down in Sevierville.
In Sevierville?
Change your outlets.
Okay, I'll have to check you out sometime. Oh, wow. Now that's amazing.
This is called the Fiddler.
Whoa! So any of your graphics, it'll do that? Like the t-shirts and everything? Wow, that's cool. Amazing. That's cool, dude. All right, that was super cool. If you like what you see here, check out tortugamoon.com. That was Mark I was talking to. He's the one that sells these things. They say some of their products are actually in Buc-ee's. So if you see any stickers like this, it came from here. And they do that. And I do believe Harry and the Hendersons got it right. I do think these guys are vegetarians. I don't think they eat meat. If not, you would see a lot of carcasses just laying everywhere. Oh wow, this is cool. Sasquatch quilt. Believe. Oh man, that's amazing. There's also another one over here. I love handmade crafts. There's the Wendigo cookies. Oh, it's a jar. Okay, make your own cookies, cryptid cookies. Bayou Beast, Flatwoods, gingerbread mix. Of course, we got the Loch Ness Monster. Bigfoot doesn't care about your stick figure family. That's hilarious. All right, so this booth here is Whimsy by Smith, and they have a catalog of all the quilts. There's a Mothman quilt right there. Loch Ness Monster. This is beautiful. It's amazing work here. Ooh, I really like that one. And they also have a wind chime over here. Look at that. Ooh, check it out. That's cool. whimsybysmith.etsy.com. Find all their stuff on Etsy. All right, so to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting a giant vendor room. I am going to head, we'll be back here in a moment. There's a lot to see, but I'm gonna head into the actual conference center and see a bit of what's going on in there. It's a big mural there. That's awesome. The famous photo. Smoky Mountain Bigfoot Conference. Much ahead. We've only just begun. Okay, so it's literally behind the wall here. Check this out. Back side of the stage. My seat's way out there. So these people have actually seen a Bigfoot.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we had talked to before with my new friend over here, there is a first time for everything. So this is someone that doesn't want to do it, but is going to do it because they feel compelled and they have confidence. Her name is Joy, and I would greatly appreciate it if you gave her the biggest, warmest applause.
Joy. Yeah, let's do it.
So I grew up in western Michigan, along Lake Michigan, and when this was mid-70s, I was around 6 or 7. So 1976, 1977, and I had just learned how to ride a bike. So I was in the road, and it was a gravel road. We're about a mile away from Lake Michigan, and my sister was with me, my twin sister, and our 2 big Labrador dogs, and we never had them on leash. They were always off leash, and I was riding around in circles in between the 2 mailboxes. My mom said, don't go past those, in the 70s. We didn't really have fans around. So I was riding around in circles and the dogs started going crazy. And they were down in a ditch near me. So I jumped off my bike and I grabbed their collars and I looked up. And my sister was standing in the middle of the road and this Bigfoot walked from the right side to the left side of the road.
Wow.
I think he took 2 steps out and he heard us, my dogs barking. So he turned, and when he turned, it was his top torso of his body that turned towards us. And I thought, oh gosh, this thing is coming at us. And it stopped, it looked at us and figured, 2 7-year-olds and dogs weren't scary to him. So I continued walking to the woods. So I had immediately, we didn't have our parents at home, I don't think, because we ran to the neighbor's house and asked, said there was a hairy monster. We didn't even have any context of a Bigfoot in the 70s. I hadn't heard about it. And then when I finally got to tell my mom and describe what we saw, it was hairy, it was rust colored, the hair was glistening in the sun, and hairy from head to toe, and its arms were swinging. And my dad was about 6'2" at the time, 6'2", and this thing was just a little bit bigger, so it wasn't like 9 feet, but we did recognize it as a monster. Like it wasn't something that was in our nomenclature. And so when we explained what we saw to my mom, she's like, I think you saw a Bigfoot. And then a few weeks later, she brought home a magazine that had a couple pictures of that Bigfoot Patty, I guess. And we were like, that's it. I mean, different color hair and quite less size, you know, not as big, but that's exactly what we saw.
Yeah, wow. And over here we have celebrities, Bigfoot celebrities, famous people from the Bigfoot community here greeting people just like you'd see at a Comic-Con. We got Adam Davies over here. This is pretty amazing. A lot of people in line. And we've got Dr. Jeff Meldrum. His line appears to be the longest. Really neat. I didn't expect all this today. I'm blown away. Hey! What's up? All right, so I surprised you, but we're going to officially do this here.
Okay, we're going to do this now officially.
Erie Travels is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Greetings, travelers.
Greetings,
Erica's here this
travelers. I
time.
am here.
Yeah, and then we
Erica.
got Carrie over here as always doing the art.
Yeah.
And then, the new book, Darkside of Smokies, we have it here. We got a few left. We have blitzed so many. We're down to our last 2 hardcovers.
That's amazing. I took the book to the Millionaire Mansion Manor.
Oh wow! Really?
I don't know if you saw that.
Did you show it to
I was
them?
shouting it out.
Oh
yeah.
man, they were so great. They were super sweet to us.
Yeah.
When we reached out for research, but it has been insane. We love it here. This is one of our favorite events. Any of them great Bigfoot cards. They do a Florida one. They do this one. Gather Up Events is great. They host these.
Yeah, absolutely. And you get to hear amazing stories. From people who've had encounters that sometimes they've never talked about their encounters.
Yeah. Like here, what you said.
I just saw it. Yeah, I got it on video. That was great.
That's good
Gave me
stuff.
goosebumps.
Yeah, and that's we tell the stories too. It's that nobody wants to talk about, and then crazy Uncle Joe saw Bigfoot.
Yep.
And then you're like, if you put that in to the BFRO database or Expedition Bigfoot, 1960s, weird old road in Ohio, suddenly there's 8 other sightings. Crazy Joe ain't crazy no more. We know something was there. So,
Crazy Joe's always crazy, but they're a little less crazy.
For every 10 Crazy Joes, one has to, one or
has
two.
to be right.
Yeah, you know.
So, but no, thank you all, travelers and Jay followers.
No, thank you.
We love you all. And we have so many who come up say they've seen us on yours.
Oh, I'm glad it works out that way.
And then we got people who listen to our podcast and go, oh, hey, we discovered Tampa J from you. So it's a mutual love here. So
yeah, I love you guys.
Yeah, but we love you guys. So glad you're up here. We got so many more. We're going to take you to all the places.
Right there's the QR code.
Yep. We're going to take you guys to all the places.
Oh yeah, we're going to go out on
we
adventures. We're doing
more.
this.
But yes.
There we go.
And we will see you on the other side.
Watch your head. Illustrator Carrie Schultz of Erie Travels, Erie, Florida, all that is creating these awesome witch hats here too. And headbands. These are so cool. And these keychains. You can get these online. Oh, I like these patches. These are cool. Oh, it squeaks.
Sasquatch. But we're actually going to go hunt a couple people from Finding Bigfoot. And a couple of them I know pretty well, so we're going to go say hi.
What an honor.
If we get a chance, if they're not busy. Hi, gang. I have with me Harley Owens, who is kind of newish to the Bigfoot field.
Nice to meet you, Harley.
Has a ton of information, and he's got some great stories. But Harley, tell him the story kind of you told us, keep it succinct, but because he's got, people at home, they don't know. Yeah, exactly. They don't know, so
we're gonna make them believers.
Yeah. So
I never did believe in this stuff. All right, growing up here in the Bible Belt, these things aren't supposed to exist. Growing up, I just went with a grain of salt. Just did my own beliefs on it, and I just threw it behind. And I worked in a place called Pound, Virginia in 2020, and I was up there for 2 weeks. A week prior, the owner of this place was telling me, there's a bear. Okay, and now looking back at it, I'm like, okay, this guy was actually talking about a Bigfoot. And so the next week, it was on a Wednesday, September 23rd. I went out there that morning. I had to unlock a couple gates to get in there. I was running late, and there was already somebody sitting there. I knew my boss was going to call me and complain about me being late, and I was like, it'll be all right. So I get the gates unlocked. The guy follows me down in there. I load him up, and he leaves. And I was sitting in a skid steer. I'm playing Angry Birds or some kind of game on my phone. I don't remember what it was. But I know I was playing a game on the phone, and I just kicked back and relaxing. And about 1:30, 1:40 rolled around. and I went to my service truck to get a Coca-Cola and a peanut butter sandwich out of my cooler. And I hear this growlish grunt. Now, I grew up hunting, I grew up fishing. You know, I know the sounds of what's supposed to be normal. And this was something that I didn't really grasp onto because it was odd. And so I'm sitting there and I'm looking, and I'm kind of in a valley, and there's ridges on both sides of this valley. And I'm sitting there and looking, I'm like, there's nothing here. Well, I got my sandwich out of the cooler, I got my drink out, and I heard it again. I was like, okay. And then I looked, and I seen this cliff face, and there's something walking along the cliff face in the foliage. I didn't see it, but I could just see something black moving through. And I was like, okay, this is a bear. And well, I'm sitting there, I look down, I look back up. I look down, look back up. When I look down, look back up the third time, I see it. This thing's got its arm wrapped around a tree, and it's doing the classic peekaboo thing, what you see him doing. It's doing this number, and I'm sitting there looking at this thing, I'm like, oh my God, that's a Bigfoot. These things are real. People aren't crazy. So the only thing I knew how to do was to pull out my phone. I had a brand new iPhone 8 Plus. I pulled my phone out, I took a picture, the phone just mysteriously shut off, and I'm just like, oh crap, like what do I do? This thing's literally got the high ground. I mean, it can just do whatever, you know, come down here and get me or whatever. And it eventually just turns around, walks back up further onto the ridge. And so I jumped in the truck, I locked the doors, I cracked the windows, and I'm plugging that phone up trying to figure it out, see if it can come back on. Well, it comes back on. I go to the picture's there, and I actually pull this picture.
Oh, wow.
Got the picture.
Okay, wow.
Got the picture.
Yes, we got the picture.
Oh my
Amazing.
gosh. This is what we want.
Yes, absolutely.
This is what we're here for.
Absolutely, yes.
Oh my gosh. But this changed your life, man. You are now full-time Bigfoot hunter.
Yes.
So it's like
it's changed everything.
It's changed his life.
That's how it starts.
2020.
Yes.
So not like
Well, it didn't start instantly.
no,
It took
but
3 years.
Yeah, it took you a while to come to grips with it. So,
Yes, absolutely.
And that's just it. We get so many people who write the podcast or write this as, I didn't believe it. Or they always start with, I know this sounds crazy, but and we're like, no, you're not crazy. You saw something you don't understand.
So this is the original image, and he's peeking out from behind this tree right here. You can see this dark spot.
Whoa!
That was him peeking out from behind it.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, so I'll show you the enhanced. So for the longest time, I thought this creature was black, and this enhancement actually shows that it was actually reddish brown.
And that's just the way the lighting was in there.
Wow! What is that? Yeah, it's blown up right
You
there.
can see his face. You can see everything.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's probably the best photo I've ever seen.
I've got another one for you.
Yeah, but that's why you come to these things, gang.
Yeah, that reminds me of the classic Bigfoot.
It's like the Patty.
Yeah. And you were all alone down there.
Yeah. He's a line worker, and I tell you, these things walk the lines, the power lines, because nobody's out there, and they know this is a safe travel space. And a lot of animals use it as a migratory route.
They got to be smarter than us. Yeah.
It's the way it works. But there you go, gang.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Harley. Thank you so much.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Yeah. All right. I'm RPG. Yeah, you know me. You know what they say: big feet, big brain. I bring the nerd muscle, baby.
I love it. Yeah, he saw my Hulk shirt. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, we've had a legend pass on, which is so sad. But what is it though? They inspired a generation of kids to get outside and wrestle a little too hard sometimes. That's for sure.
Broken arms,
everything. But guess what? Then we get back and do it again. Now, you may or may not notice, but there's a guy who's been following me around. Harry, dude.
Oh yeah.
Now, Bigfoot's a way of life, man, and we're here at Bigfoot Church, I like to call it, with all of our favorite folks. Yeah. We've got Eric, the man, the myth, the legend himself. I call him the Oracle. But the thing is,
I call him the same thing.
I call him the ferret on a double espresso. This man never slows down. Yeah. He's a dad and Mr. Finding Bigfoot and all this.
Yeah, this is amazing, man.
Yeah. So some things I'm really excited about is I was obviously on Finding Bigfoot. I helped produce Finding Bigfoot. Worked on it. I worked my way up from the bottom to the top. So anyone that's listening. Don't be afraid to do the work. The work is what makes people respect you. And you learn every aspect of a career or a profession, and then you're better understanding when you finally stand at the top, which is awesome.
I understand that.
I was on Expedition Bigfoot, got a little sick, ended up falling out, which was unfortunate.
Oh, yeah.
But on the day that I died on TV was the day this young man, Daniel Lee Barnett from England, was born.
Daniel's amazing.
He's amazing. And I am most proud. My Bigfoot Life will be out this year, and this is a story about a young man who found his voice through the love of Bigfoot. Yep. And I am lucky enough in the UK,
which is hard to do over there.
And he's the only person in the world, which has caused all this controversy, to have real eDNA of a relic hominid.
Wow.
And people don't like that because why? It's in England, and 2, he's a 16-year-old boy and he just got going. How's that possible? But see, that's the thing. That's why I will always throw it to someone like Eric, because if we can understand what we're good at and what other people are good at, like if someone said, hey, I need to know the encyclopedia of every cool thing that's happening in Florida, I would say, I have the man. I wouldn't pretend. Could I do it? Could I give it a shot?
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But there's somebody with even more passion, more learning.
Yeah,
And so anyway,
love that.
I'm in the mentor phase. So the mentor phase, you're also the open-minded, and I don't have to be everything phase. I can
Yeah, I
share.
like it,
I can
yeah.
share Olympus. So this is absolutely awesome. Can't wait. We also have a
Check it out.
family-friendly TV series coming out called Legend Seekers. And besides that, man, yeah, I love being with my tribe. It's my therapy.
It's
And
an
you're
honor to
doing
meet you,
the
man.
cruise, right? Are you doing the cruise?
Oh
again?
yeah, we're doing the Bigfoot cruise, man. We're heading to the Caribbean to talk.
When's that
Bigfoot.
taking off?
Oh God, you're gonna ask me specific dates.
Oh, it's all right. It's right there. It's right there.
Right. Get the flyer right here.
There
Thank
we
you.
go. Take a screenshot. Make it last
November
longer.
9th to the 16th, 2025. Maria Mayer, Dr. Jeff Meldrum, David Pallades, and myself, and there'll be a few other secret guests. I'm doing the sea serpent talk on there because I can't believe we're doing a cruise and no one's touching sea
Sea serpents. Oh my gosh.
Dude, it's my favorite.
We got to talk Pinky the
Yep.
sea monster from Florida.
I know that one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we love him. And now the new tassel worm we just discovered out in Lake Juneau-Alaska. So it's been we love lake monsters. We love our
Lake monsters are great. And then also History's Greatest Mysteries just had me on to talk, and nobody knows this yet, the Kraken.
Nice.
Oh,
The
cool.
OG. So if you look up all cryptids in the world, the most famous across the world is the Kraken.
Yeah, now we know it's real
Yeah.
because of the freaking colossal squids. We've discovered them. Again, people say, "Oh, Bigfoot isn't real. Ghosts aren't real. These aren't real." And now we're discovering some of them. Like now, the colossal squid is real, and it's like, it may have been embellished by the sea monster guy, the pirates of old, but
Sure.
but it's there.
That's
And
awesome.
Why? How far is these?
You want to know the irony right now? Right now, on stage at the Smoky Mountain Bigfoot Conference, Ken Gerhardt is talking about how 1902, the first silverback large gorillas were discovered. Shortly after that, Komodo dragons. Everything is a myth. Everything is a mythological monster until
it's
someone
not.
like us gets out there
And finds
brings
it.
it home.
Yeah.
So, yeah, life is beautiful and weird. Stay out there, stay weird, and keep having fun.
I like that.
RPG's the best, man.
Watch your
Take
head.
care, Ryan.
Yeah, I love you.
Hey, man.
See you, man.
It's an awesome
Always a
Yeah.
pleasure.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, it was nice to partake in your world for
Oh,
a second.
well, I hope to cross paths with you soon.
Yeah, well, we will.
Yeah.
I'm just north of Tampa. I'm in Newport Richie.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
Just moved up here to.
And here we got East Tennessee Bigfoot. Oh, okay. Bigfoot Perspectives from Foothills of Tennessee. Nice little book there by Matt Sieber. There's their cards right here. How you doing? Good.
Well.
Just checking out your stuff. Yeah, they have a nice presentation here of Bigfoot sightings. Some of these from the 1800s. This one right here from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania in 1894. This drawing, supposedly from the late 13th century. You can find more info on this drawing in the link below. Someone depicting a beast there back in the 1200s. All right, wow, tons of vendors here. Look at that guy. He's cool. Like this shirt with all the cryptids. Jersey Devil, Mothman, Dogman. This is NABPS.com, North American Bigfoot and Paranormal Society. They've got a cool display here. Photo opportunity. Look at this guy. Take a screenshot, make it last longer. I believe. And they gifted me with this awesome sticker. You've heard of NWO, but have you heard of Cryptid World Order, brother? That's cool. Thank you. That's a cool footprint. Where was that? Uwharrie National Forest. Where's that national forest at? North Carolina? Wow, it's a big print. Mothman right here. Look at that.
Yeah, it's Point Pleasant, boy.
You will be at Mothman Festival.
Festival, third weekend in September.
I don't think I'm going to make it this year, but
you know, we can always steal Chris.
yeah,
bring her
and
up, so.
go say hello to Mark at Mothman Festival.
Yeah, I will be right behind the right butt cheek of the statue.
There you go. If you know, you know. You'll find him.
Yeah.
So I just had the pleasure of meeting Jesse Doyle, Jesse and Joe. Hello, Joe. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
You guys have a channel on
Yeah,
YouTube?
we have a Hellbent Holler. We do outdoor paranormal investigations.
Cool.
We look into Bigfoot, UFOs, anything outdoor paranormal. We're boots on the ground investigators, and we're a little non-conventional with how we do things. We're on YouTube. That's where most of our stuff is. We actually have a full-length documentary coming out on August the 10th on Small Town Monsters YouTube channel, and it is a Bigfoot investigation in the Uaris. It's called The Monster on Morris Mountain, Bigfoot in the Uaris, and we get some really, really shocking audio on that.
Okay, so that's on a different YouTube channel,
Yep,
Monsters.
yep.
Okay. Well, I'll put a link in the description below if you guys want to check them out. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm really enjoying my first Bigfoot conference ever.
Oh my God! Well, it's all downhill from here, my friend.
All right. I'm already a believer.
Yeah, but sadly, we can't talk about the mystery rock.
Yeah, we do have rules about the mystery rock.
Not allowed to talk about it anymore. So.
This one right here.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
No,
Yeah.
we're not allowed to talk about it.
Okay, don't talk about the mystery rock. I like it. Well, nice to meet you.
Sorry.
I got you.
It's like Robert the Doll. Don't do a lot of
We
things
love you,
with
Robert.
Same thing with this.
We love you, Robert.
So, all right.
All right. Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you so much. All right, this is adorable. How about a Bigfoot pop? Where you got the footprint pop. Also, we got alien cookies. Oh, this is cool. Sweet treats, cryptid treats. The original paranormal pops. Check them out. We've got Bigfoot stained glass. Not just Bigfoot, but other cryptids. Wow, this is really cool. This took a lot of time here. I think this one's my favorite. I like the red. 150. Really neat. They also got smaller ones down here. Oh, look, it's Spider-Man. There you go. If you take a screenshot, it'll last longer. Very talented stuff. They even got like Star Wars stuff, Marvel stuff. All right, I'm having a blast. Met up with some friends. I haven't even seen half of the vendor room. Oh, wow, check this out. It's a giant inflatable Bigfoot. No way. That's cool, right in the corner. Gotta get a picture of this dude. Did you get the screenshot? There we go. Focus in on the Bigfoot. There you go. All right, we're here in aisle H. Check this out. Little presentation going here on the screen at this booth. Looks like they're actually recording. That's really cool. Awesome. Area 52. Check them out. There's the QR code live streaming right now. Checking out these Bigfoot, or should I say big feet, Bigfoot prints. All right, I just met Mike here. He's got a YouTube channel and he's got a lot of cool stuff. You've got a new episode coming out
Every Monday.
In the Shadow of Big Red Eye.
Yep.
I like that. That's the channel name?
That's our channel.
That was like the New Jersey.
The New Jersey
Bigfoot was called Big Red Eye.
Oh, okay.
And,
yeah, I like
that's-
this.
Yeah, and that's started
And
it all. For
he
you,
found
so.
he found a mountain lion print right there in, where was that again? Maryland, and they say there's no mountain lions in Maryland, just to show you that
That's how cryptid research works.
it works. You know, the greatest place to hide,
Is right in the open.
right in the open.
We had the festival. We're so glad you came because I didn't think you were going to show. So, but and he's in clear. He's clear.
I just realized this is a different Bigfoot that I saw.
Oh no, it's another one. This is
Watch
the
out.
one I know. What did you see? Oh my god.
I saw something else.
Oh, I don't know. Is there another one here?
They're everywhere.
All right.
What? Oh, yeah.
We gotta get him down to Gatorland to talk to Skunk Ape.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Yeah, all right.
Say hi to him.
Take care, sir. Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Good hunting.
There you
Good
go.
hunting. Good hunting.
All right, folks, I've been walking around this place for a long time. It was good to see Mark, Carrie, and Erica. Just stopped by the booth again and was talking to them. I am now I want to say a believer. I believe more now than I did when I walked into the place. I was a believer before, but now I'm a big believer. Specifically with the stories that I heard today and the experiences on and off camera. There's something out there, and his name is Bigfoot. Mountain dude.
And it walks in between the rocks right there.
Wow, that's incredible.
That's on a rock island right above the Niagara Falls River.
This is Niagara Falls?
Yeah, that one is. It's a little different than what the story's based on, but it's Bigfoot.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. And you wrote this story here about the Apalachicola area, which if you want to buy the book here, it's on Amazon.com. It's right there on the card.
This, take a picture of that.
There you go.
Available on all.
Oh, there you go.
Books A Million. You can get digital version on Kindle.
Okay.
Walmart online.
That's amazing. And on the cover right here, pictures of Bigfoot. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And over here in the corner, check it out. Haven't showed this yet. Gatlinburg. And they do have merchandise for 2026, official merchandise, t-shirts, Smoky Mountain Bigfoot Conference. Really cool. Also, oh, they got stickers. And they've got opportunities over here for the cruise. 7-day Caribbean cruise. 2,500 bucks. Oh wow, here it is, Gatlinburg. Almost forgot where I was. Looks like it rained while I was inside. And look, we were just there a couple weeks ago at the Mirror Maze. That was a fun time. Salty Bear Roll Bar. Right here on River Street as I'm heading to my car. Guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do me a favor. Give the video a thumbs up for all of the people you saw here in this video today. Doing that helps the video get out there and gets the word out there and lets people experience everything you saw today too. Quite an amazing experience. Thanks Mark Muncie for all the great introductions. Met a lot of cool people as far as Bigfoot. Met a lot of cool, just awesome, enthusiastic people, and I love that. People that are very passionate about what they do. So give it a thumbs up also, that helps me out, and subscribe below if it's your first time here. Someday we'll be back on the Bigfoot trail. I also have to go back for the Bigfoot HQ, which I'll do that sometime in the near future. Guys, know that you're awesome, that you're loved, and no matter who you are, what you're going through, just know that there's always much ahead. Right here in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and beyond. Thanks for watching, guys. Gotta head back to the Beagle. Gotta take her for a walk. Also, I got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff for Chris the girl. Make sure you check out her adventure. She went to an awesome place today. I keep seeing the pictures. You're gonna like it. I'll put a link in the description below again. My car is right here in front of the River Edge Inn. It's like a nice place to stay. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Still no one at the pool. Could almost pool hop. No, don't do that. That was my Clearwater days. It's Gatlinburg. It's Saturday. It's going to be a little while before I get out of Gatlinburg. Currently behind Ripley's Aquarium. I tried to go the bypass, but it was all backed up. A bypass into Pigeon Forge. So I am actually going back through downtown, going through the traffic because it is currently quicker. It's a good view. I don't mind at all. I'll sit in this traffic. Beautiful. Can't believe I live here. I said it. All right, bye-bye.